Hello and welcome everyone. It is time for Jim Comics Top Picks for New Comic Book Day this upcoming Wednesday, January 16th, 2019. Looks to be another good week with some more great books coming out, some more gorgeous covers. I'll run through what I'm looking at, give you my top covers, top picks for the week, as well as a couple spec books at the end. And thank you so much to all my subscribers. Anybody that watches my video, sends me a comment. Really appreciate it. I love being part of this community. I say that every week. And on that note, normally I do a shout out to a shop right now, but I want to talk about Bueller from Comics with Bueller just for a second, because he, being part of this community, I consider a lot of you friends. Even though I haven't met a lot of you, I have made some pretty good friends in this community over the past year and a bit that I've been doing these videos. And I talk to some people pretty regularly, and I just love being part of this community. And Bueller lost somebody pretty close to him. He lost his roommate, Sean. She was his roommate for the past 3 years. And she died quite suddenly from cancer very recently. And having gone through that myself in the past few months and over the years, I've lost a few people. It really sucks. And Bueller, I just want to say I'm so sorry, my man. Hang in there. It definitely never goes away. It does get a little easier dealing with it over time. The silence can be deafening sometimes when they're not around anymore, but just know you got a lot of friends out there who love and care about you. So if you ever need to reach out and talk about anything, let me know. But anyways, I just want to throw that out there to Bueller and let you know I'm thinking about you, my man, and my prayers are with you. So yeah, hang in there. It sucks big time, but anyways, love you, my man. Anyways, just want to get that out there. So we'll get into my books this week. Start with my indies. From Absolute, White Widow #1. Now this is one I recommended. Jeez, I swear this was supposed to be out back in November, because I remember talking about this 3 or 4 months ago. And there's 2 gorgeous covers for this. I pre-ordered them, I swear, back in September or October. I'm going to have to go back and look when I recommended, but that finally looks like they're out this week, so that looks to be a good one. Dark Horse, from them, Black Hammer, Director's Cut #1. Just the one copy. Black Hammer, as you're well aware by now, I'm sure that's been optioned, and Jeff Lemire's done a really good job with that, so that looks to be a good one. I don't know if there's going to be all that. These director cuts they put some cool stuff in them, but I mean, it's a reprint and everything else. But if you don't have the first issue, it'd be a good one to pick up. From IDW, this one I talked about a little while ago, Shredder in Hell #1. There's 3 covers for this. You got your cover A, cover B, and a really nice incentive for that one. So I don't know how many shops are going to be bringing this in, so that incentive may be kind of tough to find, but I think it's still on Midtown. I just looked at it this morning. It was still there, but it looks like a cool story, so I'll probably pick that one up. From Image, Gideon Falls #10. Got 2 covers for that. I've been loving this story all the way through, and that's one of my favorite reads every time it comes out. Middle West #3. Just 1 cover from them, or for that comic, I should say, and that is it from Image. From Mad Cave, Knights of the Golden Sun #3 is out this week. I did not grab #1 and 2 when it came out, and I'd had a couple subscribers say, "Hey Jim, you should get on this." And I remember I looked at the first one, and I'm like, I wasn't too interested, and I put it back, and I've been kicking myself ever since, and my shop didn't bring it in the last issue, so I didn't get it, but oh well. If you can find it, that looks to be a good one, because it's doing really well. Apparently it's a good story too. A lot of people are liking it, so... Anyways, that's it for Independence. From DC, I don't think I need to tell you about this one. Batman Who Laughs #2 is out. A gorgeous Jock cover. I think Jock's covers are just, they're stunning. And this is kind of one of those epic miniseries. It's going to, years from now, you're going to look back. I'm sure most of you are getting it, but if you're not, boy, you should pick up a copy, because Grim Knight made his first full appearance in issue 1, and at some point it's going to go into his origin and history and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, it looks like they're breaking into Arkham Asylum in this one, so this one looks pretty good, so definitely pick that up. 2 covers. I like cover A the best, to be honest. Catwoman #6. This is a total cover buy, just cover B. I'm not a big fan of this series, to be honest, but I like that cover B. It looks nice. Detective Comics 996, 2 covers for that. This has been a great series for quite a while now. And you got a glimpse, just kind of a cameo of a new villain that showed up in 995, so I don't know if you're going to get any more in this issue or not. You may or may not. But it's leading up to 1,000 and some big things coming in 1,000, so don't wait for 1,000. I highly recommend you pick these up all the way, so 2 covers for that. Justice League Dark number 7 is out this week. 2 covers for that one. I like cover A. Cover B, I don't like that at all. I don't think I'm going to get that one. But there looks like there's some new characters called the Soup, the Rip, and the Offspring showing up in this one, so that'll be a good one to get. Red Hood, the Outlaw number 30, 2 covers for that one as well. I really like cover B. It's a Philip Tan cover. And I don't know if there's a new wingman showing up. I don't know if there's a new character showing up in here, or it's just referencing somebody that showed up before. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'm going to definitely grab cover B anyways. I love that one. Suicide Squad number 50. It's kind of a milestone issue. 50, 100, all those kind of books are usually something usually pops up in there. May or may not, but 2 covers for that. And cover B is a really nice Matina cover. And I know there's been some controversy lately with Matina and copying images and stuff, and yeah, I mean that happens all the time. I'm not too worried about that. I like his covers, so I'm going to probably get that one. I really like it. This is a comic I am not going to buy, but I thought I'd mention it. Is Supergirl 26, cover B. Is a really nice art trim cover. I really detest that series altogether, so I won't be buying it, but I thought it is a nice cover, so I thought I'd mention it in case anybody's interested in that. Superman number 7, last one from DC. 2 covers for that one, and it looks like there's an all-new Superboy, because he was taken out into space, and now he's brought back, and it sounds like he's got some new powers, and some new secrets are revealed about him, so definitely one I'm picking up, because that could be a key one down the road. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that. But that's it for DC. From Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man 13, 2 covers for that. You got your regular cover, and then a Phil Notto variant for cover B. He's doing some nice stuff. I like his artwork, so that's a good one. Black Widow number 1. They're launching Black Widow series. 4 covers for that one. I don't know that I'm going to pick this series up, to be honest with you, but I wanted to let you know that it was out there. So if there's any of those covers you like, grab what you want. This is one I'm definitely getting, is Conan the Barbarian number 2. The first issue was great. Oh man, it was good. And I like I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Esau Ribic, or Ribis. His artwork is just, it's so good. Like cover A is a Ribis cover. It is really good. I like cover A. Cover B is not bad. I'm going to probably get those 2. And I can't stand, they keep doing these action figure variants. I can't stand those. I think they're terrible. So I'm not getting that. I'm probably just going to get cover A and B, but boy, there's a really nice incentive for this one too, but it's a little pricey. I don't know that I'm going to get that one. But this Conan is a really good series, and I mentioned it the other day that issue 1 and this issue 2 both going to second print, and issue 2 went to second print long, before it even hit the shelves. It was sold out, so definitely getting that. Fantastic Four number 6. These are only cover buys. Cover A's got a really nice Doom cover, Dr. Doom cover, and again, that's a Ribis cover, or Ribich. And then cover B is a Phil Notto cover. It's kind of a nice cover too if you're into collecting all these 80th anniversary Marvel covers. He's doing the artwork, so that looks like a good one. Invaders number 1 is launching again this week. There's as Marvel usually does, there's a ton of covers for it, so I'll put a bunch of those on the screen. I'm not a huge Invaders fan, so I don't know I'm going to be getting that one, but I just wanted to let you know it was coming out. Marvel Comics Presents number 1. They're launching that as well, and there's a bunch of covers for that one. I had the whole run back in the, when did that come out? Early 90s? Late 80s? Early 90s? And to be honest, not a whole lot ever happens in those, so I am not, I might grab one copy just to take a read of it, see what it is, but probably won't be keep going with that one, but we'll see. Venom number 10. 3 covers for that. Boy, I love Venom. I will definitely keep buying Venom as long as Donny Cates is writing it. So that is a definite buy for me this week. And last one for Marvel, Ironheart number 2. This is, I'm not sure. I'm on the fence with this one. I'll probably flip through it, but apparently there's a new AI system showing up in this, so I don't know if it's a new character or if it's just her getting a new computer program or something. I don't know, but we'll see what goes on with that. But anyways, that's it for this week for books for me. So my covers, Batman Who Laughs #2, cover A, the Jock cover. That's just a gorgeous cover, man. His artwork is so good and just takes everything to the next level. I love that cover. That is a gorgeous cover. Catwoman #7, cover B, Ben Oliver cover. That's a really nice cover. Red Hood #30, Philip Tan, cover B. That is a really nice cover. Suicide Squad 50, cover B, Matina. And despite all the controversy, I still love Matina's work, so I'm going to probably get that one. Supergirl 26, Art Germ cover. I am not going to buy that, but it is a very nice cover. So if you're into Art Germ, that is one you might want to get. Teenage Mutant Turtles Shredder in Hell, cover C is an Albuquerque cover. That is a nice looking cover. I really like that one. That is, I don't know if my shop's going to get it, but if I can get that one, I'm going to get that one. I mentioned Fantastic Four #6, cover A, that Doctor Doom cover. It's just kind of a real subtle cover, but it's nice looking, and that's that ribbage cover. I really like that. And last one is Independence, that White Widow. Both covers for White Widow #1 are really nice covers, and they're foil covers too, from what I understand. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to those. It took forever for those to come out too. So, anyways, my top picks this week, I got a few. Batman Who Laughs #2. I don't think I need to tell you about that one. It's crazy good, and man, it's one of those miniseries that's going to have some ramifications for years to come. So that's definitely a good one. Detective Comics 996. I don't know if that new villain that showed up in 995 is going to make a bigger appearance in here or not, but I'm buying it all the way through to 1,000 and probably beyond. It's been really good, so that's on here. And Superman #7, because Superboy has all new different powers and some secrets are revealed, so that looks to be a good one. I got 3 from DC. From Marvel, Conan #2. Crimson Witch showed up in issue #1, and those 2 creepy kids of the Crimson Witch showed up, and so, man, I'm loving where this series is going, so definitely that's on my list. White Widow #1, this was supposed to be out, like I was saying earlier, in November. It looks like I recommended this several months ago, and it looks really good, so that's from Red Giant. That looks pretty awesome. And last one is Knights of the Golden Sun #3. From Mad Cave. The first 2 have done really well, and I missed out on them, so I don't know. I'll see if I can find this week's. But and 2 maybes. Well, I shouldn't say maybes. Venom #10. That's kind of more of an honorable mention. I don't know that anything big is happening in it, but I love Venom with Donny Cates writing it and Stegman doing the art and everything. So it's so good. And the one maybe is Ironheart 2. I would recommend just flipping through it and seeing if there's anything that shows up in there, because I don't know what's up with that, because it says there's a new AI system. So I got a show on my Conan kick. So I went to the swap meet today, and I found this Conan the Barbarian King Size Annual #7 from 1982. Nothing special about the book, except it's really cool. Right at the back of the book, they got this full page, right the last page, they got this full page image of Wolverine #2, which it says right there, 4 issues, one great story by Chris Claremont, Frank Miller, and Joseph Rubinstein on sale now. I'm sure everybody's aware of the 4-issue miniseries with by Frank Miller, and that was the cover image of #2. So it's kind of cool that they got a full page ad for that right in the back of that Conan. I didn't know it was there. I just was flipping through it. I bought it, and I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna buy that." So a few spec books. This one was mentioned a little while ago. I mentioned that What If Thor #13, and the Key Collector Comics app, he had this on there too. It's What If Mighty Thor Battle Conan, because it sounds like Thor and Conan might be battling in this new Avengers No Road Home, so that's kind of a good one to get. It's not too expensive. You can find that pretty cheap. And Spider-Gwen, this is her first standalone series. It was a mini series, but it's her first standalone series. So obviously Edge of Spider-Verse #2 is her first appearance. Then you had Amazing Spider-Man #9 was her second appearance, and then this is technically her third appearance, but it's her first standalone series. So I would recommend looking for this one. It's pretty inexpensive. They printed, they're not printed a ton of them, but I mean there's a fair number of them out there, so they should be easy to get. It's a good one to get. recommended because she is going to be a big character. She's going places, so get that one while it's cheap. Shadow of the Bat #1, that's from '92 as well, and that's the first appearance of Victor Zsasz, who's a total psycho serial killer. Kind of reminds me a lot of Cletus Cassidy. It's kind of DC's version of Cletus Cassidy. I wish they'd do more with him, though. I really hope they kind of bring him to the forefront and do some stuff with him. So, anyways, the last one, I'm trying to keep these all kind of in decent price range, is X-Force #11. Just because that is the first appearance of the true Domino. New Mutants '98 had an imposter. Domino was in the book, and this is the first appearance of the new one. There was kind of a cameo flashback sort of a thing, I think, in issue #8 of X-Force, but this is the first time you actually see the real Domino, so that's a good one to get. There again, they printed a ton of these, so they're not too pricey, and you should be able to find those around. So that's a really good one because Domino's going to be going places. She's obviously been in the latest Deadpool movie. She's going to be part of that Hot Shots miniseries that's coming out, and I could totally see in the future them doing a whole female superhero team, like a Hot Shots team or something like that, you know, where they're, with the way they're going with movies and stuff. So, especially if Captain Marvel, which looks to be a good movie, if that does well, boy, you're going to see a lot of female leads going forward. So, anyways, that's it this week, folks. Happy hunting. Take care, everyone. I will talk to you later in the week. Bye for now.